It's been a nomination exercise that has put the spotlight firmly on political parties as regards transparency and preparedness for the March 4th polls. But of greater concern is the fact that the nominations window is fast closing. They have to submit their final list of candidates to the IEBC by 5 p.m. Monday. Several parties held their nominations from Thursday the 17th of January in a process that has been stained by controversy for some. However, most insist they are ready. The National Alliance, TNA, was today issuing certificates for the senator, governor and county representatives. The aspirant for Nairobi senator being Gideon Buvi, alias Sonko, and for the governor Ndungu Clifford Ferdinand Waititu was handed that certificate. The party said so far it had received 170 complaints and has issued and given a verdict to 130.
As a party, we have put in place systems that will ensure that we beat the deadline. Trust me, by tomorrow we would submit our list fully.
Meanwhile, the Orange Democratic Movement is yet to announce any official results for the Nyanza region. The results have been hotly contested and have resulted in sparks of chaos across the area. In Siaya, for example, the party suspended results announced earlier, indicating that Dr. Oburu Oginga, an elder brother to the Prime Minister, had beaten his challenger for the Siaya gubernatorial seat, William Odwol. Earlier, Odwol had already declared himself the winner. And in Homa Bay County, nominations were marred by controversy and have resulted in unrest amid uncertainty over the exact winners. Elsewhere, the United Democratic Forum, UDF, has released its final list of candidates to be submitted to the IEBC this Monday. As a result of the nomination exercise, there has been a host of tectonic movements that have been witnessed by those who found the outcome of the nominations unfavorable. That is to say, they lost. So are these movements binding? Navasha Member of Parliament John Mutudo, for example, jumped ship from TNA to join Charity Ngilu's NARC after garnering a measly 1,642 votes and coming in at number 5, losing to John Kihagi, who had over 12,000 votes.
I was persuaded deeply by the 5 points Honorable Ngilu came up with.
Which might be a genuine reason, but then the question is, isn't the timing a little suspect? This even as a statement from NARC sent to newsrooms with a list as at 3 p.m. Sunday did not have the name of the immediate former Naivasha legislator. Then there is former vice chair of the Kenya National Human Rights Commission who decamped from the Orange Democratic Movement to the Wiper Party to vie for Mombasa Senator Hassan Omar, who seems to be in the clear since he ditched ODM on Thursday, a day before the IEBC declared that it was futile two-party hop. But not so for businessman Suleiman Shabal, who defected only yesterday from UDF to Wiper to vie for the gubernatorial seat. So, did they defect prior to the 18th January deadline? IEBC has warned that anyone who had not been nominated following party primaries as at midnight Friday is disqualified, and that such a person cannot move to any other party. This, the Commission derives from the Elections Act, which demands that political parties shall nominate candidates 45 days to the elections, and the Political Parties Act, which further says such candidates must be members of their respective parties again 45 days to the deadline. This is at midnight Friday. The challenge then will be to determine when a defector got his or her certificate from the new party and defected from the previous one. So all eyes are on the parties now as the deadline approaches. Will they make it? The result of not meeting the deadline being disqualification and having their candidates barred from participating in the March 4th general election. Willis Raburu, Sunday Live.